What's going on, YouTube? Back with another video. BMX Trash Talk here, and thank you for tuning in. But today I want to talk about my 1984 Freshour TK Lite. And Freshour did make another model, which was the Pro. And you could tell them apart by this little part right here where the clamp tightens at. That has that little slit right there. They have that in the front. So that's how you can tell the Pro from the TK Lite, which the TK Lite is just as hard to find. And I'm actually lucky to get this one because you don't see these come up for sale. You don't really see anybody posting these in the Facebook groups. So I'm glad to have this in my collection. And speaking of my collection, I will be doing a video later this year on my whole collection. So I'm excited about that. I do have some frame sets that I want to build before I do that video. And actually that video is way overdue because a lot of the bikes on my channel I don't really have anymore. But I do have a lot of hard to find stuff. So let's talk about the bike. So what I decided to do with this build was I had this bike built and I didn't have it on the channel. I do have this frame set on the channel, but when I had it built, I had it almost all black. So I decided to go a different route, broke the bike all the way down, sold some parts, traded some parts, and used some parts on other builds. Now, the only two parts that I might change, well, definitely I will change these AME Unitron grips. And I will be finding me some either blue, solid black, or black and blue, or white and blue 2010 Oakleys, if I could find one, the B1s. If I could find some that are the F1s that are at an affordable price and not too beat up, then I'll get those. And this is the other part that I might change, or I might keep these on here. If any of you guys know what kind of pedals they are, can you put in the comments? Because I have no idea. I've had these pedals for 3 years. These are a 1/2 inch on the thread, and these are Survivors. So I call them Chevron, just because of that logo right there, like the Chevron gas station. And as you can see, it's missing the cap right there for the bearing, and the front cage are bent. So I do have a Sagino chromoly one-piece crank, and I am a fan of these cranks because these cranks are thick. I have a tough neck sprocket, tough neck bolts, and a tough neck disc. Now these bolts are very expensive. I've seen some bolts, a guy sold one for 25 bucks. I've seen another one where a guy sold one for 40 bucks. So at that point, it's just how bad you want the bolt. And you know, I don't want a bolt that damn bad, so I'll come across one day. But I have 4 of them, so I'm satisfied. KMC chain, the Freshour pads, and these were made, and the guy did an awesome job on these too. Here's the other one on the bars, and I do have one that covers up the stem, but I'm not a fan of covering up the stem, especially a stem this nice. This is the original color too. So I was so happy to land these. I had this stem for a while. I just wanted to find a build that would complement it perfectly, but I think this build is very nice. As far as the bars go, these are Freshour bars, and they do have a little crinkle in the middle. Freshour top bar on these bars come at a point, so it does have a point right here in the middle. And these are chain sheen repop tires, sunshine high flange hubs, and Yukai speed lines. Now, I had these on my 1984 JMC Young. They look good on that bike, but they look way better on this one. So I just replaced, I think I put the Peregrine, yes, the Peregrine wheels on them. Dicomp MX Tech 2 lever, 83. MX DC C-clamp, and an MX 1000 rear caliper made by Dicomp. Now this seat, this is an Aero Team Cycle seat. The seat is NOS and it has no cracks underneath. Viscount is the maker, and you normally will have cracks up in here. Here's the tag that came with it, and the seat was made in '83. The seat post is fluted. I was gonna say fluent, but the seat post is fluted. And I just started using these right here. These are great to hold your brake cables in place. And I was gonna use one for the back, but this pad does a good job at holding that cable back there. So this is the build. I'm very proud of this build. And I can't wait till the next bike show to come. A lot of people don't know these bikes. They don't really know what they're looking at. So, you know, which I like being different anyways, but this bike doesn't really get the recognition that it deserves. This is very, very, very hard to get and hard to find. Let's walk around it. But if you like what I'm doing, please hit that like button. Subscribe to my channels if this is your first time watching my videos and checking my other videos. Ring that notification bell. That way you catch my videos when they come out. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.